सेशन माइंड के ऊपर था। हमने जाना था कि माइंड हमारा सबसे बड़ा एनिमी है और हमारा सबसे बड़ा सखा भी है। ही इज अ फ्रेंड ऑल्सो एंड वी नीड टू कंट्रोल इट टू एक्चुअली गेट आउट ऑफ द डिप्रेशन, जो एंजाइटी हम फील करते हैं, जो टेंशन हम लेते हैं। तो अगर हम उसे फ्रेंड बनाएंगे विद कीपिंग द गॉड इन सेंटर, तो लाइफ बहुत ईजी हो जाएगी। आज एक बहुत न्यू टॉपिक है जो आप, आई गेस, वी पीपल, वी women are actually inherited with this quality. The name of the topic is best way of being beautiful. Start करने से पहले I am going to ask you one question. मैं एक सवाल पूछना चाहूंगी कि हम में से कितनी जो महिलाएं हैं वो ये सोचती हैं कि हम ब्यूटीफुल हैं? You people can raise your hands. It can be physical hands. I guess everyone. ये इसका आंसर तो शायद मैं दूं ना दूं, इट डजंट मेक एनी डिफरेंस, बिकॉज हम ब्यूटीफुल हैं। कौन नहीं चाहता हम ब्यूटीफुल नहीं होंगे? इवन मेल्स आर वांट टू बी हैंडसम। हमारे बहुत सारे ऐसे ब्यूटी प्रोडक्ट्स हैं, जो ये कंपनीज हैं, ये हमारे सिर पे अभी टिकी हैं जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ अस, बिकॉज वी वांट टू फील ब्यूटीफुल। अब एक और क्वेश्चन मैं आपसे पूछना चाहूंगी, हमने अपने आप को ब्यूटीफुल कहाँ पे कैटेगराइज किया? ऑन व्हाट बेसिस हमने कहा है कि हम ब्यूटीफुल हैं? आई थिंक ऑन द लुक्स। यस, आई एम श्योर आप यही सोच के आपने जवाब दिया होगा। तो शायद 21वीं सदी का यही एक प्रॉब्लम है कि हम ब्यूटी के रियल मीनिंग को भूल चुके हैं। वी आर इनटू द वर्ल्ड ऑफ लुक्स एंड लाइक्स। फेसबुक और इंस्टाग्राम के बगैर तो हम रह नहीं सकते, खैर, क्योंकि हमने एक 100 सेल्फीज के बाद एक सेल्फी लेके आनी है जो हम एज अ डीपी बनाएंगे, और everyone will like that and we will feel happy. Oh God, we are beautiful. So we are totally into the looks, the external beauty. Well, हेलन केलर ने इसका जवाब बहुत ब्यूटीफुली दिया है। आई होप आप इस लेडी की persona में you would be aware. Helen Keller was a great scientist and she was a Nobel Prize winner. उन्होंने एक बहुत अच्छा कोट लिखा है कि दुनिया में सबसे खूबसूरत चीज को अगर आपने फील करना है, तो ना तो वो आप अपने आंखों से देख सकते हो, ना तो आप वो टच कर सकते हो। तो भैया कैसे देखना है? आई थिंक शी सेड you have to feel by heart. Helen Keller was the most fascinating बात ये है कि Helen Keller was blind, वो नेत्रहीन थी. Still, she picked that point absolutely right because she defined the word beautiful very correct. तो आज हम सेशन में यही सीखेंगे कि हम एक्चुअल में ब्यूटी को क्या समझते हैं and what actually the beauty is. Second is how we are going to analyze. अगर external beauty नहीं है तो भैया और कौन सी beauty है? We are going to learn in this session. Third is we have to enhance कि अगर कोई और भी beauty है तो हम इसको और कैसे increase कर सकते हैं. Second is we have to search कि अगर इससे भी ज्यादा कोई और beautiful है, what is that thing? और वो क्या चीज है? Second last is to whom the most beautiful is attracted. And the last is the best, how we are going to get spiritually beautiful. To present this very beautiful topic, there is a very beautiful and elegant lady who is going to present this. जो भी मैं इनके बारे में कहूँ कम ही होगा, because she has not only excelled in her family relations but has also been excelled in professional life. And welcome to Tattva, who is born in Bengali Vaishnav family and she has brought up in Hyderabad. उन्होंने अपनी बीटेक JNTU जवाहरलाल नेहरू टेक्निकल यूनिवर्सिटी से कंप्लीट किया है और MBA ICFI हैदराबाद से किया है. And she is currently a business partner in Levin Titus company, that is a business consultancy firm. Apart from this material achievement, she's spiritually a strong lady. She has completed Bhagavad Gita course from Oxford University, UK, and she has successfully completed Bhakti Shastri from Vrindavan Institute for Higher Education. She's quite passionate about spiritual preaching. That is why she is the part of ISKCON Sangha. And she has traveled to more than 20 countries. And her zeal to serve the humanity on a large scale is endless. Because wherever she goes, she spiritually enlights people with her personality and with her aura. So I request the Reverend Speaker to please address the audience and take over the charge.
Hare Krishna, everyone. Nice to see you all. And I welcome you all to this session. It's definitely very nice to see so many people all together. And of course, all of you are definitely beautiful. आप सबका स्वागत है और मुझे बहुत खुशी हो रही है कि आप सबके संग हो. आप सब सुंदर हैं. आप ये थोड़ी देर में जान जाएंगे और आपकी सुंदरता इस तरह से बरकरार रहेगी. So let's start the session. So today's topic is best way of being beautiful. And definitely we all want to know that what is actually to be beautiful and how can we really become beautiful. The Oxford Cambridge Dictionary, this gives the definition as the quality of being pleasing, especially to look at, or someone or something that gives pleasure, especially when you look at it. So generally, its beauty is very personal thing. Everyone is beautiful in their own way and they perceive beauty in their own ways. You can take an example that you might like your mother and you might like your grandmother also. You like her cute face with wrinkles, but still you find her beautiful. So beauty is something very personal. Let's analyze further. आप सभी को पता होगा कि ब्यूटी सुंदरता हमारे सबके लिए भिन्न होती है. आप किसी को पसंद करते हैं कि कोई और आपको मतलब कोई और किसी और को पसंद करता होगा. कभी कभार आप अपनी नानी दादी को भी बहुत क्यूट और ब्यूटीफुल कहते हैं जबकि वो काफी बूढ़ी हो चुकी हैं. तो ये बहुत ही पर्सनल चीज है ब्यूटी. तो हम इसको फर्दर एनालाइज करेंगे. So this let me tell you about the types of beauty which we can set in the broad category. It is subjective beauty and objective beauty. So subjective beauty is subject to a person, like everybody has got his own taste, and generally it's generally said in the eye of the beholder. So it exists merely like it's all the personal perception what we see. So it's so much that you might find someone beautiful, the other might find that person ugly or deformed. So it is very personal thing. It is subject to different persons' taste. And objective beauty is generally, it has a form. It is not subject to time. It is like, it generally stays stationary with time. So let's see some example. Subjective beauty के बारे में मैं ये कहना चाहूँगी कि ये सबके लिए भिन्न होती है और सबका एक अपना देखने का नजरिया होता है. Now you can see these three ladies. These three ladies are very famous and they are very beautiful also. My personal choice is Anne Hathaway. And Aishwarya Rai, she was Miss World in 1994 probably. She got the Miss World title and she is Bollywood actress and also has done a Hollywood movie. And this is Mother Teresa. Even she's so beautiful, you can see that she's so old and wrinkled, but she has a special charm in her. And of course, her service has made her very beautiful. So this is subjective beauty. Everybody have their own choice, but definitely in general, they are all beautiful. And let's now see Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa एक painting है. Leonardo da Vinci had painted it, and it's generally declared beautiful. Like it doesn't change with time. So it's going to remain same with time, and everyone in general has declared it to be a beautiful painting, or they say she's a beautiful lady also. और आप सबको तो पता ही होगा कि ताजमहल is something very famous. So like you can see the sunrise, it's a sunrise picture of Taj Mahal. Everybody who comes to India like first goes to see the Taj Mahal. Of course, it's very beautiful and it was constructed years back. So it's still beautiful. So this can be defined as objective beauty. तो ये objective beauty की इसमें पड़ता है. ये चेंज नहीं होती है, इसको ज़्यादातर सभी लोग इसको beautiful मानते हैं. Let's do some psychological analysis of beauty. Like it's what in our mind, like how our mind plays, like it's our psychology. So let's start with mundane or sensual beauty. Mundane beauty or sensual beauty or material beauty also you can say. It's just externals. It's just in one side you get a sense excitement. जैसे हम किसी को कहते हैं mundane beauty और material beauty का मतलब है आपको किसी को देखकर अचानक से अच्छा लगा. जैसे कोई लड़का लड़की को देखता है, wow, she's so beautiful, or sometimes they might say she's sexy. So that's the sense pleasure they get, and that's very momentary. Like it's very short-lived. It's for very brief interactions, as it's written here, and it is uh, generally a modern approach. ये आजकल modern जो दुनिया है, ये सिर्फ बाहरी सुंदरता को देखती है. इसीलिए लड़का लड़की एक दूसरे से शादी भी कर लेते हैं. Generally they marry also, the young boy and girl, they are attracted by each other. They see their physical features, but after some time like they marry, and the relationship is generally volatile because they don't go into the inner aspects. वो अपने सिर्फ बाहरी सुंदरता को देखते हैं, इसीलिए बहुत जल्दी वहां से भटक जाते हैं. Then comes the aesthetic beauty. Aesthetic beauty is much broader in a sense that it's not just the physical appearance. You see through the person. You look into the qualities, and these kind of relationship is going to last long. Like you generally, the man who sees a woman and sees her qualities, her care, love, and her intelligence, generally falls in love and thinks of marrying. That is a serious man, actually. It's like generally in a broader sense, and this kind of relationship of viewing the beauty, it lasts long. Like it generally, they stick for a longer time period. The aesthetic beauty को कह सकते हैं कि ये हमारी शारीरिक सुंदरता या बाहरी सुंदरता को नहीं देखती. ये अंदर की चीजों को भी देखती है कि आप में क्या गुण है, किस तरह से आप किसी को खुश कर सकते हो, आपका केयरिंग नेचर है, और ये ज्यादातर बहुत अच्छा तरीका है. इस तरह से अगर आप किसी को पसंद करते हो तो वो धीरे धीरे आप अगर शादी भी करते हो वो लंबे समय तक चलती है. So aesthetic beauty is broader than sensual beauty or mundane beauty. And then comes the transcendental beauty. Transcendental beauty is like something much above this aesthetic and mundane beauty, because transcendental beauty is something which you try to contemplate, you imagine, which gives you very pleasing feeling, and you enjoy that, and you find a special peace. It is generally defined also as godliness. ट्रांसेंडेंटल जो ब्यूटी है वो आध्यात्मिक सुंदरता है, जो आप अपने मन में सोचते हो और आपको अच्छा लगता है कि हाँ, और आपको बहुत अच्छी शांति देती है. एंड ट्रांसेंडेंटल ब्यूटी, इट नेवर डाइज डाउन विद टाइम, इट डजंट मिटिगेट विद टाइम, it remains same because you are perceiving, you're imagining, and not only imagining, you see also, like there are transcendental beautiful things. Like I was in Rome, in Vatican. I was in the Vatican Museum. The beautiful sculptures, the paintings, they are so beautiful. Like you feel transcendental happiness, like you get certain kind of peace inside you. And similarly, when you go to a temple, you see the deity form beautifully decorated, and the paintings of the Lord, you feel the transcendental beauty. The transcendental beauty, आप जब मंदिर में जाते हो, आप भगवान का सुंदर स्वरूप देखते हो, जो कभी बदलने वाली नहीं है, तो इसको हम आध्यात्मिक सुंदरता कहेंगे या ट्रांसेंडेंटल ब्यूटी कहेंगे. तो ये तीन तरह की सुंदरता होती है जो हमें, मतलब हम इसको ब्रॉड कैटेगरी में दे सकते हैं. तो और आपको, like we should always remember that time is thief of mundane and aesthetic beauty. With time, this is going to die down. Your beauty is not going to remain same. It will change with time. So we need to think of our of a more profound, in a profound way, in a broader prospect, like what's going to last long. हमें किस तरह की सुंदरता की खोज करनी चाहिए, क्योंकि जो मटेरियल ब्यूटी है या मंडेन ब्यूटी है और एस्थेटिक ब्यूटी है, आपके साथ लंबे समय तक नहीं रहने वाली. आप भले कितने अच्छे हो, पर आप एक दिन बूढ़े हो जाओगे, आपके गुणों में भी फर्क आ सकता है. तो ये दोनों खत्म हो जाती है. ट्रांसेंडेंटल ब्यूटी बहुत लंबे समय तक रहती है. Let's take an example. She's Kate Winslet when she was playing role of Rose in the movie Titanic. Definitely, like more than 20 years back, she was very beautiful then. And of course, she's beautiful now also. She's still gorgeous, but you can see that there is change in her look. ये जो टाइटैनिक मूवी आप सबने देखी होगी, तो ये केट विंसलेट पहले अलग लगती थी, अब अलग लग रही है. तो ये इस तरह की सुंदरता खत्म हो जाती है with time. Yeah, let me now narrate a beautiful story by Srila Prabhupada. It's Liquid Beauty. It's really a very beautiful story. It's about a very spiritual girl who was, of course, externally also like her. She was very beautiful, and everybody would love her. And one man particularly wanted to propose her, and she didn't want to marry that man. In fact, she would think that I have to teach him a lesson because he's attracted due to my physical beauty. So she was intelligent. Also, she thinks of a plan. Then she tells the man, okay, please to come back after a week to see me. And the man is really happy. Okay, definitely, why not? I will come after a week. And then in this 1 week, like every day, she would take a lot of laxatives. And due to that, she's vomiting and she's passing motion. What she does, she collects all this in containers. And she's not eating well. So day by day, her beauty is deteriorating. She's looking dull, pale day by day. And in 1 week, she was looking really very frail. And but she was very optimistic. She was spiritually strong, and she wanted to teach a lesson to the man. So then she waits. She's excited to meet the man, and the man is also excited to meet the beautiful lady. So he comes after a week, and to his surprise, he can't recognize. He says, "Who are you? I can't recognize you. I wanted to meet that girl." And she says, "I'm the same girl." He says, "No, it can't be so. You're just lying to me." She says, "Of course I am. You were so beautiful. What happened to you?" She said, "Don't worry. I have stored all the beauty for you, whatever I have lost, and you can come and have a look." He says, "Okay, let me look where you have stored your original beauty, like what you have lost." And she takes to the room, and just when he sees the room full of containers, like her vomit and her motion, he's disgusted. And of course, we must be feeling the same, but this is a big lesson. She said, that is my beauty which you had seen before, which I lost. So Prabhupada wanted to convey that our beauty, what we consider in our physical body, is just like made up of blood, flesh, and all filthy things. This body is going to change. It will change every moment. हिंदी में ये एक बहुत आध्यात्मिक लड़की होती है और बहुत सुंदर होती है, और सुंदरता के कारण एक आदमी बहुत आकर्षित होता है, पर उसे उससे शादी नहीं करनी होती। तो वो सोचती है कि किसी तरह से मैं इसको सबक सिखाऊं। तो सबक सिखाने के लिए वो कहती है आप 1 हफ्ते बाद मेरे पास आना। तो वो राजी हो जाता है, बड़ा खुश है, ठीक है 1 हफ्ते बाद मैं ज़रूर मिलने आऊँगा। और उसी दौरान वो दवाइयाँ खाती है जिससे उसकी उल्टी होती है, बहुत लूज़ मोशन होती है, वो ठीक से खाती नहीं है 1 हफ्ते तक। और क्या करती है, उल्टी और ये सब कुछ ये कलेक्ट करके एक कंटेनर में रख देती है, और 1 हफ्ते बाद बहुत ही वो दुर्बल, उसका रंग फीका पड़ जाता है, इस तरह से लगती है, पर उसका मन बहुत ही उज्जवल है क्योंकि वो आध्यात्मिक तरीके से बहुत मजबूत है। तो वो वेट कर रही होती है, ये आदमी बड़ा उत्सुकता से के साथ आता है मिलने, और आके बोलता है कहाँ है वो कहती है मैं हूँ, आई एम द सेम। बोलती नहीं नहीं, यू कांट बी लाइक दैट, लाइक इट्स नॉट यू, आप नहीं हो। बोलती कि आप तो बहुत सुंदर थे। बोलती कि आप घबराओ मत, मेरी सुंदरता मैंने कलेक्ट करके रखी है, आप आके देख सकते हो। और जब वो दिखाती, वो आदमी बहुत बुरी तरह से, ही इज जस्ट डिस्गस्टेड, वो बोलता है ये क्या है, कि ये मेरी सुंदरता है जो मैंने कलेक्ट करके रखी है। तो इससे हमें ये पता चलता है कि हमारा जो शरीर है, ये शरीर खून, बांस और ये सब बहुत ही घिनौनी चीजों से बनी है, पर हम सोचते हैं कि भाई हमारा शरीर इतना सुंदर है, हम बड़े सुंदर हैं, पर ऐसा नहीं है। हमें आध्यात्मिक तरीके से अगर हम स्ट्रांग रहें तो वही जरूरी है। बाहर की सुंदरता बहुत जल्दी खत्म हो जाती है। So let's see that what's like, we learned a lesson that we shouldn't be proud or even we shouldn't bad if we are not looking good, or if we are like not bad if we are looking not looking good, or we shouldn't be proud if we are very beautiful. But definitely Lord has given us this body, and of course we have to maintain it and we have to look beautiful both internally and externally. So let's analyze that, how we enhance our beauty. So the topmost, like I can see, they say that it's very important thing, confidence and strength. So there is a bodybuilder lady, very famous lady called Leticia Jackson. So she would say that people would always appreciate her for her strength and her confidence, her muscles. Many ladies would say, we want to be like you. But what she says, let me read what Leticia says. She says that her true strength has come from within. It's not her muscles, it's from within. I, like many women, was hurting on the inside as a result of my childhood, says Jackson. But I concealed hurt behind my careers and success. Then Jackson became an author and speaker, encouraging women to truly look within. So we have to look within. So often women approach me and tell me they would love to have my body and they would feel better about themselves. I knew this is illusion. So we are always illusioned, and we have to change our perception that we are not beautiful or we are not strong. So that confidence has to come inside. तो हमें बहुत ही अपने आप पर दुर्बल नहीं होना है, हमें अंदर से बहुत बलशाली होना है। हमें अंदर बहुत कॉन्फिडेंस लानी है कि हाँ, हम सुंदर हैं, हमारे अंदर बहुत ताकत है। ये मैंने लेटिसिया जैक्सन जो बॉडी बिल्डर है, उसके बड़े मसल्स होते हैं। कई कई लेडीज को बहुत फैसिनेशन होती है टू गेट हर मसल्स, बट ये लेटिसिया जैक्सन कहती है कि आप भ्रम में मत रहिए, इल्यूशन मतलब भ्रम, आप भ्रम में मत रहिए कि आप सुंदर नहीं हैं या आप सुंदर नहीं लग सकते हैं। आपको अंदर से बहुत बलवान होना है, आपकी बहुत कॉन्फिडेंट होना है। So let's now work on beauty. How do we make ourselves beautiful? And of course, it's a big asset, and we should be beautiful. We have to be beautiful because beauty gives others pleasure, and we want to see everybody happy. We like to see a beautiful flower, rose. So why can't we be like a beautiful flower? So let's work on beauty. So first point is that women's beauty with intelligence. Intelligence is a very important thing. आप सभी बुद्धिमान हैं, पर आपको अपनी बुद्धि को और अच्छी तरह से उभर के लाना है. You have to be intelligent with a person. Then the person really likes you. Like everybody likes an intelligent person, whether a woman or a man. You have to be hygienic and fit. आपको स्वच्छता पर ध्यान देनी है, साफ कपड़े पहनने हैं, अच्छी तरह से अपने आप को मेंटेन करना है. और fitness is so much necessary. Like yoga, you do yoga, you do walking, you do exercises that really keeps you fit. So if we are physically fit, we definitely attract others. हम अगर शारीरिक तरीके से भी अपने आप को स्वस्थ रखेंगे तो वो भी एक बड़ा कारण बनता है. तो आपको शारीरिक तरीके से स्वस्थ रखने के लिए आपको योगा करनी चाहिए, आपको वॉकिंग जानी चाहिए, आपको घर का काम करने से भी काफी एक्सरसाइज होती है. लॉकडाउन में हम सभी ने बहुत एक्सरसाइज किया है. ड्यूरिंग लॉकडाउन हियर इन इंडिया वी हैव गॉट maid servants at home, and now like we got a chance to work out doing the whole household chores. So hygiene and fitness is a very important thing, and another important thing is to compliment others. It's the way of expressing. You express your feelings for others. Of course it shouldn't be superficial. You have to compliment others for their good qualities, their beauty. As you compliment others or praise others, it somehow it comes back to you. They really feel good. They feel good about you. तो हमें दूसरों की प्रशंसा भी करनी चाहिए, हमें दूसरों का प्रोत्साहन करना चाहिए, और उस तरह से हम सुंदर होते हैं. हम दूसरों को सुंदर कहते हैं तो हम भी सुंदर होते हैं, पर हाँ दिखावे से नहीं करना चाहिए, अपने दिल से करना चाहिए. We have to express from our heart. Then very important, another important point is to value the person. आप जिसके साथ हो, आप उस व्यक्ति को आप उसका इम्पोर्टेंस दे. हाँ, आप उनको अच्छी पोजीशन दे. That is also very important. Showing interest, आप दूसरों के आप जिसके दूसरों के कामों में भी अपना interest jataएं. Showing interest in something that that is showing that you care for that person. So that is also something that enhances your beauty. And sense of humor, who doesn't want to be happy? Everyone looks for happiness, and if you can share your happiness with others, definitely they will tell you, she's such a beautiful and jovial cute girl. Sense of humor is also very necessary. आपको हास्य होना चाहिए. आप दूसरों को खुशी देते हैं उससे. जब आप दूसरों को खुशी बांटते हैं तो दूसरे भी खुश होते हैं और आपके बारे में बहुत अच्छा सोचते हैं. The sense of humor is also necessary. Being spontaneous. Yes, this is something like ladies really have to work on. Some ladies are very manipulative. They think twice and then say, so no, you need not be. You be spontaneous. You like something, you be free to tell that you like, you don't like, you don't like. So आपको spontaneous मतलब आपके मन में दिल में जो है आपको तुरंत कह देनी चाहिए. तो ये भी आपकी सुंदरता को बढ़ाता है. आप ज्यादा सोचोगे कि मैं बोलूं ना बोलूं, मैं ऐसा बोलूं तो ज्यादा ठीक रहेगा, इससे आपकी ये हर कोई परख लेता है कि आप सोच कर बोल रहे हो. तो आपके निर्मल दिल को खोलकर आप अपनी दिल की बात किसी से कहें तो वो ज़्यादा आपकी सुंदरता को बढ़ाता है. So we have worked on few of the things which will really make you beautiful. Confidence and strength to the first one, intelligence, then hygiene and fitness, then complimenting others, value the person, showing interest, humor, and being spontaneous. And now we see that beauty in different relationships. There is beauty in different relationships. Friendship is generally very platonic bond, but it's more of love and care. You love and care your friends. You think good of it, but it is not like you don't go into physical relationships or like that. So friendship is more of love and care and share also. You share your feelings with your friends. So it's a beautiful relationship. uh, then there is marriage, which is more formal. That's legal also in today's world. So marriage is something we really should work upon. The beautiful relationship in marriage really gives you a lot of happiness, and that increases your uh, beauty also. Then familial, like familial relationships, like आप एक तो दोस्ती हो गई, शादी हो गई, मतलब इनमें अगर अच्छी रिलेशनशिप रहती है तो आपकी सुंदरता इससे भी बढ़ती है. तो आपको दोस्ती में भी बहुत अच्छी दोस्ती रखनी है, अपने वैवाहिक जीवन भी बहुत अच्छी तरह से संभाल के रखना है. ये आपके लिए खुद के लिए बहुत अच्छा होगा. वैवाहिक जीवन में आपको बहुत कुछ कॉम्प्रोमाइज करना पड़ता है. इन मैरिज यू नीड टू कॉम्प्रोमाइज. You have to really care for the other person, what he wants, and that way you reciprocate your love and care that way. और familial जैसे घर के परिवार के लोगों के साथ आप रहते हो, मम्मी पापा, नाना नानी, चाचा चाची, सबके साथ, like your uncles and your parents, your grandparents all together. So you have to be beautiful in that relationship. So that is also like some way it's going to make you beautiful, because that's another beauty. And of course, in today's world, corporate thing, women are generally all corporate women. So they need to be very much focused to maintain their relationship in the corporate world. It involves generally a lot of commitment and hard work. So for this, I would say that, yeah, we have got few Bhagavad Gita shlokas which really help you tackle the corporate pressure within yourself. So corporate में जैसे आप ऑफिस जाते हो तो काफी स्ट्रेस रहती है, तो इसमें भागवत गीता के कुछ श्लोक हैं जिससे आप अपने आप को de-stress करते. You earn peace, like Bhagavad Gita 2.47 says that just give up the results of your work. Like it's just like you don't think of the results. You're not entitled for the results, and you should give up the results. भगवत गीता 2.47 में ये कहते हैं, आप जो भी कर्म करते हो उसका जो फल मिलता है, आप उस फल के साथ आसक्त मत होइए, उससे परे रहिए. आप जब फल की कामना करते हैं, when you desire some results from it, then your expectation grows and you put pressure on yourself. So we should be just give up the results. And then 4.22, this is one of my friends Atsuko's favorite shloka. She had written an essay on it, and definitely 4.22 is also beautiful. कि 4.22 भगवद गीता श्लोका में कहते हैं, it says that we should be very stable, whether in success or failure. We have to get detached ourselves, whether we are successful or we are failure, it doesn't matter. Bhagavad Gita 4.22 श्लोका में ये कहते हैं कि आपको जो भी आपके ऑफिस से आपको सक्सेस मिलती है या आप ठीक से कोई काम कर नहीं पाते हो, तो वो दुखी मत होइए या ज्यादा सुखी मत होइए. ये चीजें आपको और दुख और आपका प्रेशर और आपकी एक्सपेक्टेशन बढ़ाती है. So this is all about the relationships. We should definitely try to work on this relationship, keep the relationships beautiful, and that way you stay beautiful. So these are a few relationships. You can see here the two friends, they are so happy with each other, caring, sharing. So you can see the smile on their face, that's making them so beautiful. This is mom and daughter together. everybody of them look beautiful. So in this corporate world, you can see that she is acting as a boss. So this is a husband wife. The wife seems to be very caring. So we have to try to maintain our relationships very beautifully. Then let's start with a little bit of Shastras now. In Shastra, in Bhagavad Gita 10.34, the Lord says that he gives 7 qualities, feminine qualities in a woman that are his. Actually, he says these are my qualities, but I have given it to the women category. These are the feminine qualities. Bhagavad Gita 10.34 में भगवान कृष्ण ये कुछ एक औरत की ये गुणों को दर्शाते वो कहते हैं ये 7 गुण हैं जो हर औरत के अंदर होती है और ये कहते हैं ये औरत के गुण है और इससे हम ये भगवान के गुण है पर ये भगवान ने औरत को दी हुई है. So first is the kirti or the fame. Like I would say that every woman likes to be famous. Like why won't she like? हर औरत की एक इच्छा होती है कि हाँ हम मुझे सभी अच्छी तरह से importance दें. Then Shri is opulence. In India generally, like when a girl child is born, they say that, oh, Lakshmi has arrived. So Lakshmi is the goddess of opulence, of riches. So they consider when a girl is born, oh, she is goddess of opulence. Or when a girl is married into a family, so when she comes in, they say, oh, Lakshmi has arrived. So this is like women like to put on jewelries, look beautiful. So opulence is always there in a woman. Then vak, fine speech. We are all like, you can really assess yourself that we are highly convincing because we have a fine speech. तो ये हमारी बहुत मृदु भाषा होती है. इस मृदु भाषा से हम सभी को मना लेते हैं. घर में अगर कुछ प्रॉब्लम भी आती है हम अपने सुरीली स्वर से किसी को भी मना लेते हैं. So this fine speech is also a very big quality of a woman. Memory, she has also got good memory. Lord says that this is feminine quality, memory. So memory, we have proof like sometimes when we have some problem with our spouse, with our husbands, the women start to just get back all the old things and just try firing on him. He says, oh my God, you remember those old things. She said, why not? So you can have a proof that we have got good memory. तो हमें हमारी अच्छी स्मृति भी है, हमें अच्छा याद रहता है. पुरानी बातें लेडीज को बहुत याद रहती है, दोस्तों में हो या हस्बैंड के साथ हो. कभी वो कहते हैं अपने हस्बैंड को, आपने पिछले सालगिरह में ये किया था, पिछले क्या 10 साल 20 साल की सालगिरह में क्या किया था, वो उसे सुनाते हैं हस्बैंड को ताकि वो इस सालगिरह में भी वही चीज करें. तो हमारी मेमोरी इतनी स्ट्रांग होती है, हस्बैंड कहते हैं बाप रे बाप, इनसे तो बहुत याद रहता है. Then Medha, intelligence. Intelligence is another big quality of a woman that Krishna says. It's woman's quality, intelligence. So women have emotional discrimination. They can think, in fact, I would say an intelligent husband always takes opinion of his wife also, because the wife has a special power of discrimination. So we should always work on our intelligence. We are intelligent, we have to just take it out, try to find out. तो हम ये देखते हैं कि बुद्धिमान भी होती है, हर औरत बुद्धिमान होती है. ज्यादातर घरों में हस्बैंड अपनी वाइफ की भी ओपिनियन लेते हैं, बहुत जरूरी है ये, क्योंकि औरत के सोचने का तरीका आदमी से थोड़ा अलग होता है. तो दोनों की जब एक दूसरे से सलाह होती है, उसका डिसीजन बहुत अच्छा होता है. Firmness, women are firm also. I want this, and so I want this. So Dhriti is also a very big quality of a woman. Definitely it's there. Krishna says it's feminine. And then Shama, patience. Of course, we have got patience. I can say that whoever is a mother can understand that carrying the baby in the womb for 9 months, that's a test of a big patience. So women are basically very, very patient. हर औरत में बहुत धैर्य होता है जब वो अपने बच्चे को अपने गर्भ में रखती है 9 महीना, तो इससे बड़े धैर्य की बात क्या हो सकती है। तो ये सब 7 गुण कृष्ण कहते हैं ये औरतों की है, तो हमें इन गुणों को उभार के लाना है अपने अंदर। वी हैव टू try to bring out these qualities from within ourselves. So let me narrate a beautiful story of Devi Anasuya. Excuse me once. Yes, Devi Anasuya was daughter of Kardama Muni and Devhuti, and she's sister of Kapil Dev. Lord Kapil Dev is a very exalted incarnation. He is in fact incarnation of Lord. So she was a very just woman and very determined. She was something very, very much faithful to her husband. And this glory was told by Lord Narada to Lakshmi, Saraswati, and Parvati. Narada, you must be knowing Narada. Narada is a spaceman. He goes and just says things so that to instigate certain situations so that they can like something comes up. It's actually again he does for some our benefit. वो जो भगवान नारद हैं वो खूब चुगली में करने में बहुत माहिर हैं, तो ये लक्ष्मी सरस्वती और पार्वती के पास जाकर उन्हें अनुसुईया देवी की महिमा बताते हैं कि वो बहुत अच्छी है, वो बहुत पतिव्रता है. She's very chaste, she's very faithful to her husband. And these 3 women have the quality of being a bit jealous also. So they feel that, is it, we are going to put her in test. So these 3 women request their husband, please, please, please go to Devi Anusurya and somehow and try to uh, test her chastity. So okay, they agree, and the 3 devatas they come and they come to Devi Anusuya and just a second. Yes, they come to Devi Anusuya in the disguise of 3 Brahmanas. And in Indian culture, generally, it is there that one shouldn't return back a Brahmana who comes begging. So they come for they come for some food. They want to eat something. Then Devi Anasuya, yeah, she says that why not? But then again, the 3 of them, they put a condition that you have to serve us naked. Devi Anusurya is just a part, but she being very powerful, she was very powerful, like spiritually powerful. She being a very powerful lady, she understands that these 3 are none other than Vishnu, Shiva, and Brahma. And then she plots a plan. She can't return them back. She makes them into infant babies, 6 months infant babies. And then she feeds them very nicely as per their condition. And then they remain with her, the 3 infant babies with her. Then Lakshmi, Saraswati, and Parvati are guessing what happened to our husbands. So they rush to Devi Anusuya and then they find, oh, our husbands have been turned into 3 babies. तो लक्ष्मी सरस्वती पार्वती जाकर देखती है कि हमारे हस्बैंड को इसने छोटा बच्चा बना दिया, क्योंकि इन्होंने कंडीशन रखी थी कि हमें जो आप दान दोगे आप हमको खिलाओगे पर आपको नग्न होकर खिलाना पड़ेगा. देवी अनुसुईया भी काफी बुद्धिमान थी और बहुत आध्यात्मिक दृष्टि से बहुत ही परे थी, बहुत ऊंची थी. तो उन देवी अनुसूया ने उनको छोटा छोटा बच्चा बना दिया, 6 महीने के बच्चे को बना के फिर उनको खिलाती है. तो ये तीनों आके देवियां, they beg Devi Anusuya. So you can think the goddess of opulence, Lakshmi, the goddess of knowledge, Saraswati, and Durga, they come and beg Devi Anusuya. So this way uh, Anusuya says that, oh, definitely you can take back your husband. I will give them back their bodies, original bodies, but I request that they be born as my child. So Lord Dattatreya is born to them. तो भगवान दत्तात्रेय का जन्म होता है. Then let's search for the most beautiful thing. And in this Bhagavad Gita 10.4.1, it is written, Yad yad vibhutamad satatvam shrimat urjitam eva va tat tat eva gachatvam mamate jomsa swabhavavam. It says, know that all opulent, beautiful, and glorious creations spring from but a spark of my splendor. So whatever beautiful thing you see, all the creations, it all comes from Lord. It comes from Lord Krishna. Krishna says that whatever beautiful, it's just a spark of mine. So you can imagine all beautiful things when they go inside. So how beautiful Lord Himself is. So this is a very, यहाँ पर भगवान कहते हैं हर सुंदर चीज आप जो देखते हो, हर अच्छी चीज देखते हो, वो सब मेरे एक मेरा ही अंश है. और इसी तरह से भगवान कहते हैं कि अगर भगवान का अंश है तो भगवान कितने सुंदर होंगे जो वो डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करते हैं. So here in this is called Gita Mahatya, or the glorification of Gita. In glorification of Gita, Lord Shiva says to Parvati, if one reads Bhagavad Gita very sincerely and with all seriousness, then by the grace of the Lord, the reactions of his past misdeeds will not act upon him. So, this is the glorification of Gita. Here, Lord Arjuna is surrendering to Krishna for knowledge. Krishna gives him the knowledge known as Bhagavad Gita. There's another spiritual text called Brahma Samhita, a very beautiful text. If you read Brahma Samhita every day, definitely your life will be very purified and you earn love for Lord. It was spoken by Brahma to Lord Govinda. Uh, so in chapter 5, verse 1, it is said, Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachitananda Vigraha Anadir Adir Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam. The supreme controller is Krishna, whose beautiful spiritual body is eternal, with absolute knowledge and bliss. The very word Krishna means who is all attractive. He does not have any origin, but he is the origin. He is called Lord Govinda. As he gives pleasure to the senses, he is the reason behind all causes. So this is beautifully written glorification in Brahma Samhita. Brahma Samhita is very beautiful. Here further in Brahma Samhita, it describes the Lord's beauty, how he wears the peacock feather and he has a blue hue, his body color is blue of rain dark clouds. So he's so charming that even the cupids, they are charmed by his beautiful body. So these two verses in Brahma Samhita are very beautiful that we see every day. We hear every day in our ISKCON temples during Darshanarti. This is Srimad Bhagavatam. It is the supreme Vedic text, and in fact, it is called the ripened fruit of the Vedic literature, the tree of Vedic literature. Srimad Bhagavatam is all glorification of Lord. It's very beautiful. If one reads Srimad Bhagavatam or Bhagavata Purana every day, he is sure to be free from all material miseries and earn the highest form of love and beauty. This is beautiful picture of Krishna decorated with colors and with peacock feather and beautiful flower in his neck. It's beauty of Krishna. So in Srimad Bhagavatam 11.1, 11th canto, first chapter, 6 words, it says, The Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna is the reservoir of all beauty. All beautiful things emanate from him. And his personal form is so attractive that it steals the eyes away from all other objects, which then seem devoid of beauty in comparison to him. When Lord Krishna was on earth, he attracted the eyes of all people. So this is such beautifully glorified. The Lord Krishna is being glorified. Another without like very important text for really go into the in-depth science of bhakti yoga is Nectar of Devotion, originally known as Bhakti Rasamrit Sindhu in Sanskrit. Uh, it starts with Akhila Rasamrita Murti, the form of highest bliss filled with all rasas, all mellows. So आप like you must be knowing that this is a season of mango in India. आम की जो मिठास होती है वो आप रस सोच सकते हैं तो भगवान कृष्ण में हर तरह की रस है मतलब जितनी मीठी हो सकती है वो उस तरह की रस है और भगवान कृष्ण यहाँ it says the force of Krishna's youth was combined with his beautiful smile which defeated even the beauty of the full moon. He was always nicely dressed in beautiful surpassing even the cupid. He was always attracting the minds of the gopis who were there were always feeling pleasure. So all glories has been written in this Bhakti Rasamrit Sindhu is just to take a deep dive into Bhakti Yoga. Here you can see this beautiful painting of Lord Krishna hiding from the gopis, and the gopis are feeling morose. They are missing Krishna. They're contemplating Krishna. One gopi is holding the tree. तो ये भगवान कृष्ण कैसे किस तरह से गोपियों से छिपकर उनका अपने प्रति प्रेम बढ़ा रहे हैं सब उनको याद कर रही है और वो भगवान के बारे में सोच रहे हैं भगवान इसका आनंद लेते हैं जब हम भगवान के बारे में सोचते हैं तो भगवान बहुत आनंदित होते हैं Krishna is attracted to his devotees. Now the most beautiful person we just found that it is Lord Krishna. He's again attracted to someone, to whom? To his devotees. This has been written in Bhagavata Purana or Srimad Bhagavatam, 11th canto, chapter 255. The Supreme Personality of Godhead is so kind to the conditioned soul that if they call upon him by speaking his holy name, even the unintentionally or unwillingly, the Lord is inclined to destroy innumerable sinful reactions in their heart. Therefore, when a devotee who has taken shelter of the Lord's lotus feet chants the holy name of Krishna with genuine love, the Supreme Personality of Godhead can never give up the heart of such a devotee. One who has thus captured the Supreme Lord within the heart is to be a Bhagavata Pradhana, the most exalted devotee of the Lord. तो आप अगर भगवान को अपने दिल में आपके दिल में आप कब्जा कर लेते हो उनका प्रेम उनके प्रति प्रेम को आप अपने दिल में रख लेते हो आप सबसे सुंदर इंसान को अपने दिल में रख लेते हो तो उनकी आभा से आपकी सुंदरता और बढ़ जाती है you become very peaceful and beautiful from inside and that shows in your face you are distributing that beauty to others so it's very important that we have to develop that kind of love inside ourselves. Here are a few pictures where Krishna is bound by the love of his devotee. Now Yashoda is the mother. Of course, she's also a devotee because she's serving Lord. She's bringing up Lord. And he is very willfully being tied by Lord Yashoda. He's so powerful, everything comes from him, but still he is bound by the love of Mother Yashoda. तो भगवान कृष्ण किस तरह से यशोदा मैया के प्रेम में अपने आप को बंधने की भी इजाजत दे देते हैं जबकि वो बहुत ही शक्तिमान है और उनसे सब कुछ बना है Here it is Radha Rani. Like Radha Rani was always in love with Krishna, and of course there was reciprocation. Lord will always love Radha Rani. He will go behind her and she behind him. So this is always pleasing each other. There's a beautiful story of Kubja Oti Vakra when Lord Krishna was entering Mathura. So he comes across this woman who was carrying sandalwood paste and some ointment, perfumed ointment, and Lord Krishna says, "Can you spare some sandalwood paste and some perfume for me?" She says that I'm taking this to the king, King Ravana. But definitely, because you're so beautiful, I cannot say no to you. You are so charming. I cannot say no to you. And then she offers, "May anything happen to me, may Ravana kill me, because I have given this to you." But he's still like he is. She gives to her, and in return, Lord Krishna, what he does is that he pulls her up, like he says that you are beautiful, then why are you hunched back? You should be straight. And he pulls Trivakra or Kupcha and makes her a beautiful woman. Krishna was also doing very dutifully his household work with all his 16,100 wives. These wives, most of them except for five, were actually captured by Narkasura, a very demon. And when Lord Krishna kills this demon, these ladies, they say, "We have nowhere to go. Please accept as your wife." Then Krishna obliges them and marries them. And he maintains for each wife a separate quarter, and he would expand himself into 6,108 and then stay with each wife very nicely doing his household work. तो भगवान कृष्ण किस तरह से हर अपनी पत्नी के साथ अलग अलग उसमें महल में एक एक ही समय पर हर जगह रहते थे और सबको उनका सुख देते थे. So how he pleases whoever serves her. Then spiritual beauty beats material beauty. Every one of us have tendency to judge a person on physical characteristics. This is here, like spiritual beauty, when you have spiritual beauty, you strive for goodness and you have profound peace inside yourself. आपके अंदर एक अलग तरह की आध्यात्मिक शांति होती है जिससे आप सभी को खुश कर सकते हो. The knowledge of the matter and divinity is reflected on the face. They always look beautiful even though they may not be physically attractive. Their physical flaws are overshadowed by the light in their eyes and joy in their face. So this is the quality of being a lover of Krishna, that you are always blissful, your eyes sparkles that way. She's Yamuna Devi, a very famous devotee. She did an album with George Harrison that topped the US chart at one point. She's Tulsi Gabbard. She's also a devotee, and she was fighting the presidential election. Now she has dropped, but she's again a congresswoman, and she was in the army. Definitely very. You can see the smile. Tulsi Gabbard के भी चेहरे पर देखिए, बहुत famous lady है ये. So what all we should do to become spiritually beautiful? First is chanting the holy names of the Lord. Just as you take physical, like you take bath with water to cleanse your body, अपनी physical body को हम जैसे रोज नहाते हैं, उसी तरह से भगवान का जब जप करते हैं, तो वो हमारे आध्यात्मिक तरीके से हमें साफ करता है. So it cleanses all the material dirt and makes fresh the beauty of the soul. Eating sanctified sattvic food offered to the Lord, you should always offer and then eat. हमें हमेशा भगवान को प्रसाद अर्पण करके खाना चाहिए. Reading the holy scriptures, हमें हमेशा शास्त्रों का अध्ययन करना चाहिए. तो इस तरह से हम शास्त्रों को अध्ययन करते हैं तो it's like wearing ornaments and accessories. And performing spiritual service to the Lord, हमें भगवान की सेवा में लगना चाहिए और उनके भक्तों की भी सेवा करनी चाहिए. तो ये परफ्यूम लगाने की बराबर है. Then having darshan and watching the Lord, that is like applying ointment on our eyes. So that way we spiritually enhance our beauty. And when we are spiritually beautiful, that shows on our face because peace, love, everything is inside us. और हम आध्यात्मिक तरीके से जब सुंदर हो जाएंगे, we won't have any problem dealing with any relationship. It will be so we can beautifully tackle the things because Krishna gives the intelligence. he says in Bhagavad Gita shloka that I give the intelligence to the person when they consider that. So these are spiritually beautiful girls, both externally, materially, they have decorated themselves, and ये सुंदर लग रही हैं, और आध्यात्मिक from inside also they are beautiful. And then we should always meditate on Radharani to earn mercy of Krishna, because she being the highest devotee. So that was a like, I hope you could understand like how we did the analysis. And being spiritually beautiful is something very rich, and it enriches our soul. It is for the soul. So when our soul is happy, our body beams, and we don't have any problem or trouble maintaining our physical body and even the physical, all the relationships, material relationships. थैंक यू वेरी मच फॉर बीइंग हियर। आप सबका धन्यवाद, और आशा है कि हम सभी एक दूसरे को कभी सुन पाएंगे। हरे कृष्णा।
Thank you, ma'am.
थैंक यू।
Thank you for your lovely words and this beautiful explanation with lots of examples. I think सभी को बहुत enjoy रहा होगा इतना लेक्चर सूदिंग था कि मतलब दिल नहीं कर रहा था किसको रोकने के लिए। थैंक यू अ लॉट। एक ज़रूरी अनाउंसमेंट करनी है मुझे दैट वी आर एक्चुअली ऑर्गेनाइजिंग a seminar for kids and teenagers. तो उस जो spiritually उनको incline करना है, and the topic is importance of spirituality and science. Again एक 6-day session होगा, but वो weekend पे होगा. I repeat, हम kids और teenagers का एक session रख रहे हैं, importance of spirituality and science. 6-day session होगा और वो weekend पे होगा. इसकी जानकारी जो है हम आपको कल देंगे कि रजिस्ट्रेशन कैसे करनी है, तो आपके पर्सनल मैसेजेस पे हम ये इंफॉर्मेशन दे देंगे। थैंक्स मैम, इतना ब्यूटीफुल लेक्चर था कि बहुत बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग था, and we have so many questions we have piled up in our chat box, and they are really inquisitive to know about their answers. So let's just start. पहला क्वेश्चन जो है वो दिव्यानी उदयपुर पूछ रही हैं कि if we felt hurt with someone's act or words, is it good to be spontaneous to show our unhappiness?
Your sound just broke. Can you repeat?
Yes, ma'am. The question is, if we felt hurt with someone's act or words, is it good to be spontaneous to show our unhappiness?
We also, like, we need to be intelligent. Actually, we should never be unhappy, never get unhappy, because it is of his deed. Like, in fact, you have to show him the way that you're not getting affected by his ways or whatever he says. So never get unhappy. When you show unhappiness, it gives unhappiness to you, and you cannot give a proper message to that person. So you think of a plan that what should I do or say that will make him learn. A spiritually strong person is never ever unhappy, never dissatisfied. If he hurts, yeah, people are there, not all are same. So we have to be very tactical. We have to sort out some plan and always be blissful, because your intelligence won't work if you're unhappy. um, of course, like sometimes it does, like it is needed also sometimes, but you have to judge the situation somehow. Like women, sometimes they show their unhappiness to teach them a lesson, but you have to be very judgmental. But don't, like, if you're superficially unhappy, that's fine, but don't be really unhappy. That's my request. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, ma'am. I think Divyani को उनका आंसर पता होगा. Second question is that, ma'am, it is from Nikita from Haryana. She says, modern world looks and admires mundane beauty, which most of the times give birth to inferiority complex inside. There is always a pressure to look beautiful in modern society. How to overcome this? Very beautiful.
Yes, definitely. This problem is incurred by all. Like most of the women, they feel the complex when they uh, when they compare with others, like first thing is that we should stop comparing ourselves with others. As I just said, this confidence and strength has to come in from inside. I gave the example of Leticia Jackson. She's a black woman, but like because she was so confident within. So every one of us are beautifully, some way or the other, we have some nice quality. Try to work on that quality. And if you're spiritually strong, I bet you will never feel that complex because you're ever satisfied from inside. And that way you can teach like others also. They will see that she's so happy all the time. So be confident about yourself, love yourself, accept yourself, and try to work on your quality. You have certainly got some quality. God has given everyone of us some quality. Like just Ramandeep, as you gave example of Helen Luther, she was blind, but see how beautifully, like we try to learn from her philosophical thoughts. So every one of us are beautifully, so never feel complex about it. And keep Krishna in your heart. He will give you the strength to face the world, even in corporate. Like many a times it does happen that even the corporate world, they want some attractive women in their company, but it's not with all corporate offices. So look for somewhere where they don't go on your physical or material beauty. A person has to love you from your qualities. External beauty is a secondary thing. And if you're spiritually strong, nothing will go wrong to you. I hope that,
Thank
you
you.
know,
Thank you,
yes.
ma'am. I'm sure, Nikita, you would be having so many qualities and you can explore yourself a lot. Another question, ma'am, from YouTube. Someone is asking, Suman Kohli is asking that people have so many faces. How to recognize the cheater?
Oh, yes, that's very true that everybody in this world is actually very superficial, like most of them. That's what I said, that intelligence to judge the person also comes from within. You have to be always be very careful with everyone. You shouldn't go by the spirit, like all the superficial traits of that person, but you need to very intelligently assess the person. And definitely intelligence also comes, like I saw in my practical life. I am brought up in a very modern environment, like very scientific environment where it was like quite atheistic in a way. But I found the spiritual knowledge has helped me. If you read Bhagavad Gita, I tell you, you have solution for every problem in your life. You have to understand Bhagavad Gita. And many people just are facing problems just because they don't have the knowledge. Try to get the knowledge. By knowledge you will be intelligent. So I truly believe that don't go by the superficialities of a person. Try to look inside the person. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the same problem happens in corporate life. People are two faced, and it is the intelligence that is definitely going to help. Another question is that from Ekta Om Mehra. She's asking कि हमारे लुक को देखकर हमें ओल्ड कहते हैं बिकॉज वी डोंट वेयर मॉडर्न क्लोथ्स. हम मॉडर्न लड़कियों की तरह नहीं रहना पसंद करते. तो इसे हम कैसे ओवरकम कर सकते हैं?
आप मॉडर्न कपड़ा नहीं पहनना चाहते हैं तो ये पसंद जैसे, मतलब पसंद म्यूचुअल होती है. आप मतलब जो इंसान आपको, आप जैसे हो, आपकी पसंद को पसंद करता है, तो आपको उसी के साथ जाना चाहिए. कभी क्लैश नहीं होनी चाहिए. लॉन्ग टर्म रिलेशनशिप हमें अगर बनानी है तो हमें एक दूसरे की पसंद को पसंद करना है. आप जबरदस्ती नहीं कर सकते कि आप ये नहीं पहनना चाहते तो आप मत पहनिए. पर कभी कभार ऐसा भी होता है कि लाइफ में ऐसी सिचुएशन होती है. पहले के ज़माने में जैसे ट्रेडिशनल तरीके से शादी होती थी, शादी होने के बाद अगर आपको लगता है कि आपका हस्बैंड और स्पाउस he likes you to be in a different way, then we have to really adjust ourselves. तो कभी कभार अपने आप को एडजस्ट भी करना चाहिए. कई कई बार कॉर्पोरेट लाइफ में हमें मॉडर्न कपड़े पहनने होते हैं, तो आपके लिए थोड़ा सा मुश्किल होता है. पर हाँ, अगर आस पड़ोस में अगर मॉडर्न कपड़े पहन रहे हैं, आप आपके जॉब लाइफ के लिए ज़रूरी है, तो थोड़ा बहुत एडजस्टमेंट, और बाहर का दिखावा वो नहीं होता. पर हाँ, हमेशा बहुत सभ्य कपड़े पहनिए. ट्राई टू बी डिसेंट इन योर क्लोथिंग. That's very necessary. And for a long term relationship, we should always look for a person who is liking our interest. As I said, that has to be mutual. Like you have to like his interest, and he has to like your interest and your taste. So थोड़ा बहुत एडजस्टमेंट इस वर्ल्ड में करना ही पड़ता है. तो आप देखिए किस तरह से आप थोड़ा बहुत कर सकते हैं. आप घर में ट्राई करके अपनी फोटो खींच के देख सकते हैं.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, we don't have to get affected by
Yes.
others. The only
Yeah.
thing. Another question, ma'am. The lady is quite confused. She says that I had gone through IVF and took a lot of medicines. Now I'm very fatty, but I'm not beautiful as per my husband.
Oh.
So I have two children. Independently, I handle the kids. So we are just having a normal life, not as married couple. This hurts me a lot. I'm at this place. I have lost my all confidence. Please help and how to overcome this.
Yeah, I can understand that being a woman is actually not easy. It's very difficult. We have very difficult situations in life because we have to adjust ourselves. Being a woman calls for a lot of adjustments in life. Mm, Personally, I would say that if you are spiritually strong, I bet that you will always be confident about yourself. Because in our thoughts, in our heart, Krishna is giving you the love. And one thing we should remember, हम क्या सोचते हैं, भाई ये पुरुष है, हम औरत हैं, ये हमारे पति हैं, हम इनके पत्नी हैं. हाँ, हमें इस भौतिक जीवन में उसी तरह से ही रहना है, पति पत्नी के हिसाब से रहना है. पर एक्चुअल पुरुष तो एक ही है, एक ही एक्चुअल पुरुष है, वो है भगवान कृष्ण. Krishna is the only male, and all others are female. Like even the men in their manly body are also feminine. So we tend to forget, though we have to work on that relationship. Like in material world, we have to be like husband wife, but you should remember your actual husband is Krishna. So share your thoughts and your feeling to Lord Krishna. Beg him that give me intelligence, like take his name. And if you step into spiritual life, definitely you will earn so much confidence. You will be so happy that your husband says, happy. When a person sees a happy person, he feels, oh, she's so happy. He also loves that way. So change your perception of life. Don't be sad and unhappy. We have lot in our life. Actually, we have bountiful of love, and that love we can't discover. We look for, oh, my husband is not giving me love, but we don't actually need anyone's love if we have love for
Definitely.
Krishna.
Yes.
Yes. So yeah,
Um,
please try to chant
yeah.
his name. Yeah, that will help you a lot.
Thank you, ma'am. And
Yes.
last question we are going to pick for today's session. Someone is asking if we we are jealous or if we jealous somebody beauty, then
Ramandeep,
how can we deal with it?
Ramandeep, please repeat from the beginning. It broke your voice.
Okay, if we jealous somebody's beauty, then how can we handle with them?
No, you shouldn't be jealous. I told you this is a very important point. You have to appreciate and praise. When you praise others, when you see good qualities in other person, though like I as I was progressing in life, I faced a lot of situations like that. Like I wasn't jealous actually. I wanted to give love, but the other person was very rude to me. So somehow I was hurting from inside. Like I'm nice to that person. I like her. I want to be friends with her. But why she is hurting me again and again? So we have to remember. And then one very exalted spiritual, actually, his Maharaj, Bhakti Tir Damodar Maharaj, he was my teacher in Bhakti Shastri VIHE. I, I told him this problem that I always like to be loved, and I love like to be give love also. I cannot be cross with. I never had any dushman or enemy in my life. Um, I hope that Krishna maintains like my inner being. So he said a simple thing that you pray for that person. You pray for that person to the Krishna to give him to give her uh, that thinking that she loves you back. Like you pray more for her. If she's hurting you more, pray more for her. Try to love her more. So as we appreciate others and we start loving others, then definitely that happiness we will get within ourselves. So
Definitely.
till you have that jealous feeling inside yourself, Lord cannot enter your heart. So first, just
We have to open
try
our
to
heart.
see the world nicely. Yes.
Yes. Thank you, ma'am. I may end this question answer round. I really appreciate that you आप अपने इतने बिजी स्केड्यूल से आपने ये कुछ चंद एक घंटे से मतलब आप कंटिन्यूसली लेक्चर दे रहे हैं आई नो हाउ मच यू आर बिजी and you came here and you graced the evening with such a beautiful and knowledgeable lesson. I think women और जो हमारी हम females हैं हमें जागरूकता चाहिए. So I think the speakers like you are definitely an indispensable part. You're just like an oxygen to us. Thank you so much for actually spending this evening with us. I know it's been very difficult in this lockdown to actually time निकालने के लिए. So I personally thank on behalf of all the participants to actually grace the evening with your awe and reverence. And we are so much fortunate to have you around in this evening.
Yeah.
Thank you so much,
Thank you.
ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you to you and all of you who were with me. And I hope to see you all someday. It's nice being all of us together. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
थैंक यू मैम. सो आई रिक्वेस्ट मैं सभी को पार्टिसिपेंट्स को रिक्वेस्ट करूंगी कि वो क्विज और फीडबैक जो है हमने लिंक भेज दिया है चैट बॉक्स में. तो प्लीज़ आप क्विज को अटेम्प्ट कीजिए और जो जो अपना क्विज अटेम्प्ट कर रहा है दैट person can leave the meeting after attempting the quiz. एंड प्लीज़ अगेन मैं आपको रिपीट कर दूंगी कि हम बच्चों के लिए और टीनेजर्स के लिए एक सेशन रख रहे हैं स्पिरिचुअलिटी एंड साइंस के पे ऊपर. दो सेशंस आर अगेन 6 day सेशंस और वो वीकेंड पे होंगे. बाकी की जानकारी आपको हम कल देंगे कि कैसे रजिस्ट्रेशन करनी है, व्हाट वुड बी द टाइमिंग्स, व्हाट आर द थिंग्स इनटू इट. तो आप अपने बच्चों को स्पिरिचुअली एनहांस कर सकते हैं विद फैक्ट्स एंड फिगर्स. एंड आई होप आप सभी ने ये सेशन एंजॉय किया है. थैंक्स everyone for their patience and coordination, and I personally thank to ma'am for those beautiful illustrations and lovely stories she has shared with us. I think it was a divine lecture given by her. I believe everyone has enjoyed. So I request everyone के वो feedback और quiz जो है वो attempt करें. And last but not least, we are going to meet tomorrow again at the same time, 6 p.m., but with a very new topic. We have to rediscover our relationship. What actually the relationship we can make on this in this world. कि किस तरह का रिलेशनशिप और किस हिसाब से हम दूसरों को कैसे अपने रिलेशनशिप में ढाल सकते हैं. कौन सा रिलेशनशिप हमारे लिए अच्छा है या कौन सा रिलेशनशिप हमारे लिए अच्छा नहीं है. सो अगेन ये कल का लेक्चर भी बहुत रिसोर्सफुल होगा. सो प्लीज डोंट मिस इट बिकॉज ये एक जर्नी है जो हमें सभी को कंप्लीट करनी है एंड वी डोंट हैव टू मिस इट. एंड आई बिलीव एट द एंड ऑफ द सेशन मैं आपको गारंटी देती हूँ यू वुड बी अ डिफरेंट वुमन I guarantee that. Right? So please don't miss the next session and please attend the quiz and the feedback.
Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Krishna Rupam Parichaja, Kalau Gaurava Bhuvaya, Tam Vande Paramanandam. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,